Today I would like to show you really cool, in my opinion, project which is DIY hot tube. So stay with me because my project is a little bit different from that what you can find in internet. Moreover, my project is very cheap, easy to build, although time consuming, but believe me, it is really fun to use it. The frame for the hot tube will be made from the bricks and it will be pretty heavy, especially when we fill the tube with the water. So it needs a good foundations. I'm making the foundations from the concrete reinforced with the steel, as you can see on this time lapse. What is important, the foundations should be pretty flat and leveled. As you can see, I'm marking the spot where the tube will be in the future and I'm putting the stones in the other place. And this is not a very good idea to do it like I'm doing it. Mainly because the stones will get very dirty during the works and I had to clean them all the time. It wasn't a clever idea. Let's stop for now. I will explain you my project. As you can see, this is the typical hot tube project which you can find in the internet. It is made from the tube and the copper wire which is heated from the fireplace. It's not very good idea in my opinion because first of all it looks ugly, it has open fire which is not good when your kids are around, and to heat the water in the tube it takes you several hours. This is my project, and if you are perceptive you can find out that this is mainly the fireplace with the tube over the fire, and in fact it is like I said. So you have the frame which is holding the tube, and beneath the tube there will be small oven which will hold the fire, which will then heat the tube and the water in it. There are several advantages of such construction. First of all, the fire is hidden, so no kids will be hurt from the heat, and the fire will heat the water in the tube a lot quicker than in the first solution. The first step is to build the oven. I'm using the special bricks for the ovens. Such bricks are temperature resistant and accumulate the heat. It's very good because even when the fire is over, the heat from the bricks will still be heating the water. The special bricks are also protecting the other bricks, normal bricks, from the heat from the fire. Now you see how I'm making the frame for the tube. And I'm not a professional bricklayer, so I'm using a leveling tool very often. My oven won't have the chimney. Only reason is that, in my opinion, it will look ugly and the whole construction won't fit into my garden. So I'm building pretty big entrance to the oven, like in the pizza oven. The air for the fire and the smoke from the fire will circulate through this entrance. Now I'm cutting and gluing the metal corners to have a good, nice looking corners after the plastering. I'm gluing these corners using the typical mortar. Before the plastering you need to make, I don't know how it is called in English, but you need to throw the mortar on your walls and let them dry. Okay, the plastering. The plastering is pretty easy. I'm using the cement, lime and sand. As you can see, I'm putting this mortar on the walls, waiting a little bit for it dry, and using this styrofoam float to make it flat. The plaster is dry and strong. But it is not over. Now I need to put something which is called ground in my language to prevent the water from soaking into the plaster. This is very important step to do. First of all, it is important because the paint will be holding better if you do this step. And second, and more important in my opinion, is because the whole construction is outside and you don't want the water to soak in the frame, because during the winter when it will froze, it will crack and ruin your work. The frame is now painted with a white color. I'm using the special heat-resistant silicone to place the tube, but I'm also using the second silicone, water-resistant, as you can see, to fill all the gaps, just as the precautions. The heat-resistant silicone purpose is not only to hold the tube, but also to prevent the smoke from getting through the holes. That seems to be all, I think. And as you can see, I'm testing the tube for the first time, so I'm not putting the very big fire underneath it, because I don't want to ruin it in case I made something wrong. But it turns that even this small fire works really good. I managed to heat all the water in that tube, and in fact this is very big tube because it has almost 2 meters long, in less than an hour. I raised the temperature from 20 degrees nearly up to 50 Celsius degrees. I think that this is a really good score. That's all. So now I will enjoy my tube and you can enjoy my other videos. Oh, one more thing, I forgot to beg for the upvote, so if you like these videos, put the thumb up and subscribe my channel. Bye!